and bring light.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's cool. Hi, good afternoon, everybody. How you doing today? Yeah, we're having lunch. Come and join us if you don't mind. Go Bookish out now.
I'm good though.
Yeah, this is Bookish of Anosong TV. If you've not subscribed to our channel, what are you waiting for? Hmm? How come people find it so difficult to subscribe to Bookish channels these days? What's the problem?
I don't know.
Wow, so today we'll be talking about preparing for Christmas. You know, this is the season now where everybody is planning for Christmas, on travel out of the country. Some want to go to their villages. So what's your plan? Where are you guys going to?
Me, I'm not sure yet. I'll probably go to my village.
Your village?
I might go. I need to see my aunt.
Oh wow.
I'm not sure.
When last did you see her?
It's been a while I saw her. I might just have to go there. Firstly, Nanny is not around, so it's been very difficult for me to move. Yeah.
Wow, I can imagine coping Presley. Presley alone now, like five people work. My dear, if I tell you my own two, Dwayne and Zoe, then their mother again, then another child.
Oh, the woman is doing so well, honestly.
It's dry, you know, but her problem too plenty. But she get problem.
We are all the same.
All of them are the same. Yeah, I used to imagine those people that used to marry two wives. How do they cope to marrying two wives?
They have a way now. And you know, this time when they marry two wives, they don't put them together.
Yeah, married two wives.
Putting them together means you want to kill yourself. It's suicidal to put them together.
My grandfather used to say, if there's anything like half wife, we will take half wife. Half wife, half trouble. One wife, one food trouble. Two wives, two trouble. Three wives, three trouble.
This place is hot.
Yeah, it is. It's just that.
But without this stuff, would they see
It's not this stuff.
I'm craving this cocoa.
Right now, where's your this thing? Yeah, babe, how far? We did live.
Please give me one coke. Bring that glass.
Check on YouTube. Huh?
Babe, how far now? My teacher.
You said? As we do a final song. Run back, yes. I just spoke to my wife now. Even when I'm live with her, she let her know. She has not. She didn't prepare a long time.
But we are live now.
Yeah,
are we not live?
Yeah, we're live now. She's seeing us now. So the meal for Christmas. My wife is on leave. And her leave is finishing, I think, this weekend.
Oh, really?
So she's not traveling.
But
what's the fun?
You know, there's a likelihood that I won't even travel because even my aunt told me not to travel this season. I should just wait. And again, I'm not going to travel because, like I told you, President Nani is not around. So it will be difficult for me to be moving with him up and down. So I will just be here.
It's been a great year.
Honestly. God has been very faithful.
No, he has been faithful.
Because seriously, if you know what people are going through out there, you'll be grateful for what you have. You will. You think that you're too busy running here and there and all that. There are people who don't have, you know, the privilege to, yes, that you have to be busy, to be moving from one point to the other.
There's something I talked about on my channel all the time about capacity.
Okay.
Somebody went to buy somebody with a 60 capacity liter car went to buy fuel. He got to the filling station before a bike came. He got there first. He was filling his tank. The bike came in. Not up to 30 seconds. The bike left. I started complaining. How come he came here first with the bike? Has not left before him. And I got him thinking that that's how challenges that come in our lives are That you get to a point in your life when you be like, how come this is not happening, this is not happening?
What's going on?
Maybe your capacity is actually bigger than your present state. You know, but people tend not to understand. We just want everything to happen like magic, now, you know? But don't know that your capacity is actually bigger than that other person's own.
You know, talking about capacity, the reason why I bring this in, do you know that is this revelation about capacity that you have now that a lot of people lack, that makes people, you know, vulnerable, such that they go to churches and they are being deceived.
That's true.
My friend sent me a video today where some people were being flogged in church for their sins.
Flogged in church for sins?
Yes. What's the sin? Sin of not paying tithe.
In this modern age?
I told you, your level of behavior, the things that you allow to happen to you, the things the way you address and the way you treat people out there, in all honesty, is going to be in direct proportion to your level of knowledge.
Very true.
The way people treat you would also be in direct proportion to your level of knowledge. So I always say, knowledge is power.
Very powerful.
When a person goes and sleeps, a man with 10 children, some of his children are in the university, you go and you sleep for a pastor who is younger than you to flog you in your bum because you're not paying tithe. Is that not because you're not knowledgeable of what you're supposed to be knowledgeable of?
Crazy.
Yeah.
In this our prayer dispensation, I think people should be more knowledgeable than that. Where the pastor will not decide of what you should know or do. When naturally you're supposed to know that I'm not supposed to do this kind of thing. No. That's very wrong. I used to think that you should be doing shawarma and all these things. How can I come to your house and you're giving plantain and this? You understand?
Have I ever served the plantain in this house? It's a friend that introduced me to plantain. I was never. I'll call you back shortly, okay? Look, I was never into plantain. My mom, when I was growing up, just give me plantain, I would never eat it. Or give me a goosey soup. It wasn't my thing. But you know, when you grow older, you begin to look at some things differently. And now you want to keep to diets that can help you. Some things differently. And now you want to keep to diets that can help you live longer, help you live a healthier life. And plantain is one of those.
So plantain is nice.
Yeah.
It's iron.
Me, I never used to eat plantain.
Especially for married people. I heard plantain is iron.
Is plantain really iron or mineral vitamins or something?
Banana is vitamin.
Okay.
Plantain is iron.
Okay.
And for married people like us, that are looking for fruit of the womb.
You're still looking?
Of course not.
You guys are still going to have?
No.
One more.
2.
Emma, you have money. You have money, then I'm looking for a partner for my school.
Not only.
I've told you now.
There are 2 more kids now. Pat is still young. Her waist can still carry more babies.
Pat that I know will not carry 2 more kids.
She has to carry you.
You won't force her now.
Then it's time to go marry second wife.
Pat will tell you who husband is.
If she says she don't want to have more children, and second wife things though. I used to imagine this way to marry.
Try it now.
Marrying of 2 wives there. Do I look at it there? I think it's a very serious distraction.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, serious distraction.
Life naturally brings so much, as in it comes with life is a package. And that package is like a gift that you don't even merit. God just gave it to you. So now God has given us this life. He expects us to do the best that we can to ensure that we have a good life. Now, it's a package. It comes with the good, the bad, and the ugly. Then you, seeing that life comes with the good, the bad, and the ugly. Remember I said the good, I said the bad, and the ugly. Because most often than not, except for children who come from privileged homes, you find out that for those of us who are struggling, you know, trying to get by and everything, you tend to face challenges on daily basis. Because once the resources are not there to help you deal with these challenges, as you're trying to deal with this one, the other one is coming. So you're trying to deal with the next one, the other one is coming. So now you have all of these challenges, and you know that life comes with challenges. You go and be bringing more.
What time is to add?
Oh, Jesus.
Instead of reducing it. But I heard somewhere that in some countries now, there are women, they are also asking to have more than one husband. How possible? How possible is that going to be? Is it really going to work?
And again, it's African countries though.
Is it true?
Yes, I've heard that a woman got married to 3 men in Kenya.
And they're living together?
They're living together, but apparently she's the one feeding them. Because see, there's no man. I know that a Nigerian man will not even agree.
That's no work for Nigeria.
Yeah, these are our brothers, Nigerian brothers. It can never work. These guys that are so wise.
I just imagine now, say, as Pat will come get mine now, come carry 2 men, give for her say, now 2 of her husband is down. Now that she will that one die with that one.
She'll be the boss now. They will be cooking for her.
I don't work for Nigeria. How do you work in Nigeria? Did you hear that Carnival was cancelled?
No money. What happened?
I don't really know what. I think they were using the new COVID variant as an excuse.
Anyways, if the governor had gone through with the carnival, it would have made him very insensitive. Because right now they say we have 3 cases in the country. Canada has short flights from coming to Nigerian flight from entering Canada. So we want to do the much we can to ensure that we control it.
There's another way to do
Say it's a new variant. What is it called?
Oh, I said, I heard it's Omarion.
Monopolies.
Omarion, however. But the way Nigeria was able to, not just Nigeria, Africa, was able to handle this COVID thing, it still amazes everybody.
Honestly. They thought that we were going to die like
by now,
flies.
we didn't fall from ground. They didn't expect it. Even now, the people.
These are people who are so resilient. You see, Nigerians, Nigerians are resilient. Yeah. Do you know the stress people are going through out there?
It's crazy.
Do you know?
It's crazy.
Do you know that we have small and medium-sized enterprises in Nigeria who are struggling so much just to keep their businesses afloat? Because you live in a country where you're running a business, you have no access to credit.
It's crazy. The one that will give you the way the interest you pay.
With what I have on ground, if I was in the US or any other country, I would not have issues borrowing $30,000 just like that. But what I'm saying now, I'm struggling here. We have 17 staff.
And you have to pay all of them salaries.
I just started paying yesterday now.
Okay, expect Christmas stuff.
There's still December salary waiting there.
It's not easy for entrepreneurs though. It's
No.
not easy for entrepreneurs these days.
That's why when I see people who are being trolled by Nigerians, gullible Nigerians who don't understand how things work, and they troll them on social media, successful entrepreneurs. I respect them because I am an entrepreneur in this country. I know what you have to go through to keep a business afloat.
It's crazy.
Not easy.
Access to funding zero.
Try your bank now that you've been working with for 10 years.
My dear?
Tell them to give you loan, they'll give you 1 million naira.
And the interest rate that they put on top, how can they be collecting 15% interest rate in Nigeria?
How about that your place?
Which of them?
That place that those people that used to give you loan.
Okay, they are there now, but those people are small money they give now. I can't give more than 300,000. What's that one?
What would that one do for you?
That can't go anywhere now. We're looking for, to sustain a business comfortably in Nigeria, you need at least, even if it's 10 million naira, they give you space of time to pay. That one you can wriggle around and do stuff,
But is it too much for the government to implement? Give loans to small and medium-sized enterprises. Do you know that these are the bones or the bone of an economy?
Of course now. Is it that all these SAs or commissioners or advisors don't really understand how the system works? Because
They don't.
because most of the things that happen in Nigeria are things that even affect small businesses. And economy is run by these small businesses, these day-to-day businesses.
As I am, just me alone, how many people am I employing? 17 people, 17. They are under me. They are under my payroll. How many are you employing?
About 6 people.
Okay, go around my estate. You see that they are small children. There's one girl here, Fatima. She has like 10 people that she's paying every month. So this is why people tell you that these small and medium-sized enterprises are the bone, as in, of any economy. Because you see, one small girl that is just working there has employed like 10 people. The other one has employed like 20. The other one has employed like 30. And now when you talk about employing 30 people, you're saying that you're helping 30 people to take care of their families. This is what your business is doing. So in civilized countries, they set aside money for small and medium-sized businesses. Only Nigeria, we have no access, zero access to credit.
Zero.
Then if you get anybody or any organization that is ready to give you a loan, they will take all. In fact, that year, your life will never remain the same again. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Pray for a better year, though. 2022 is actually by the coming.
Kaima, but you know something? Me, I'm very, very proud of you. For some reason, you have stayed afloat.
Yeah.
I am proud of myself too. For some reason, I have been able to stay afloat.
Yeah.
Ima, it's not a joke.
No, it's at all.
This is not a joke.
Really.
It's not a joke.
No, but we pray for a better
Yeah.
2022. You know, with the whole COVID thing, economy, and already getting to election year. We pray that our people should also be a little bit more sensitive, trying to know who to vote into power, because that's actually a problem.
Emma, it's not going to happen. Let me explain to you
Please.
why that will not happen. See, to keep a nation in perpetual obscurity, allow them to be hungry. Do not give them food. When people are hungry, hunger suspends a person's reasoning. Now, when a person is so hungry, their major or immediate interest is to feed for that, yes, that very minute. All I want is food now. And this was what happened to, what's this person's name in the Bible? Those two brothers, the one that sold his birthright.
Okay, Isa, no? Jacob and Isa.
So now, when you keep them hungry, see, what is happening in this administration now, I feel it's deliberate. And this is going to play a major role in the election because people are hungry. A person who has no accommodation and has 3 children, and every day they go home hungry. Like last night, they slept hungry. Perhaps they slept with hunger last night. You as a father, can you watch your kids go hungry? Then you tell me that if I now stretch forth my hand and give that father 50,000, the father will say, no, I want to vote for a new for a good man to rule us. No, the father will be thinking of today's meal, okay? And that 50,000 will be more important than whatever the future holds. And that is where we are. People are hungry. People are so hungry, and this is being done deliberately, and it's going to affect it's going to affect our decision.
Yeah, our decision. Yeah, yes. That's very true.
Everybody, people are hungry. You give them 5,000, they are ready to even. In fact, they are even ready to kill for you because you gave them 5,000. This because these people are hungry. So forget this thing. Seriously, I am not a pessimist, but for anybody to tell me that next year's election or next 2 years election is going to be different with the circumstances, with what people are going through today, it's going to be very difficult.
It is. With all the whole NSAS thing, I thought it was going to change.
It's not going to change anything.
But I was telling someone that I think the NSAS thing even actually caused more harm
Than good.
than good. I went to Tinapa.
Okay.
Do you know that they actually emptied, embezzled everything? That Tinapa is only the structure right now, so to speak. That hotel, Lakeside Hotel, they took everything, even they folded even plus the rock. Everything in that place is. When we shot a movie there in August, we had to use Tinapa as an abandoned building. Can you beat that?
Oh, Jesus.
That place used to be the pride of
Faith come.
Calabar. That place used to be the pride of Cross River State. As we speak right now, nothing is happening there. You know, do no businesses. I heard Ibedmore Resources, one of the biggest phone company. Thanks. One of the biggest phone companies in Calabar too, was wrecked. And what concerns that one with NSAS issue? NSAS, fire, police brutality. There are ways of going about it.
Yeah, the thing is that I feel like a lot of hoodlums infiltrated NSAS event, and their aim was to vandalize. Their aim was to steal. And what happened is that because of that crowd, you know, it's very difficult to control crowd.
Of course.
So the crowd was so much. These people just did more harm than good. And that's the reason why you see that this NSAS thing is not even, you know, gaining momentum, because people are looking at the bad side of
it.
Things
that now happen.
Yeah.
A lot of people died. You know, apart from the toll gate owner, a lot of other people died. And now, recently I heard the governor of Lagos State has asked celebrities, those NSAS people, to come and join for a peace walk, and they all refused. So now, if they are refusing to, now if government now said, okay, we are sorry for this thing, let us make amends, let us do a peace walk, and they are refusing, how do we now expect to have the peace and the togetherness that we are all looking for? In my own opinion, I thought, well, if it's gotten to this stage now, it should not go. Let us join the government and do the peace walk to show that, okay, I don't know.
I think they feel that their fight was in vain. I feel like most of the, I think they asked them for 11, was it 11 or 9?
Point agenda.
Yes, or I don't know what they were asking for, but it's like none has been implemented.
Okay.
And so they are very angry. They don't want to do any peace because people died. They expect that at least for the sake of those who died, they should have at least implemented some of those things. So you know that somebody died for a cause. But what has happened now is that families are not even compensated, and some of those items that were listed, I mean, none has been implemented. They said the new name for the SARS people now is what again?
I think, is it SWAT or
SWAT and whatever. But I want to believe that no, they are not popular, right? But I want to believe that they have been trained now.
Yeah, normally every policeman is a trained person.
Okay.
Every policeman is supposed to be trained. No matter how we look at it, every country has a special force for some reasons. All we need is just see. Let's accept the truth. Nigeria for Nigeria to be okay, it has to be holistic. If police is okay today, it doesn't mean that every other thing now will just be automatically fine. Nigeria should just there should be this deliberate mental set that let us make Nigeria good, and it comes from you, comes from me, from everybody. We should not just look at it as police owns the magic wand.
Yeah.
If police is just okay. A policeman is a normal human being like me and you. He has a family taken care of. If they are paying them well, why would they want to be collecting bribe on the road?
No, you know, see, it's true. What you're saying now, and I agree with you. Ima, to get our country right, we must insist on the best tenet of governance. That will be accountability.
Very important.
That will be equity and justice.
Fairness.
Yeah, fairness, you know. This drama of going back and forth, Ima, Let me tell you something. We, the young people, have a lot to do.
So much.
See, our mentality, the way we look at things, our perception. You must have what is called objectivity of perception for you to even be a leader or a good leader. Let me tell you, go to social media, go on Facebook and see what's happening on Facebook. Somebody says something, as you are now, even as you know you're somebody that commands respect in my eyaba. Go to Facebook now and write something. You probably mean well. You're trying to kind of educate the young people. Then in response to what you have written, you see people will rain insults on you. People will insult you. We don't even read. That is why you see these days when I'm doing a video, not this my regular video, not the motivational video. If I have something to talk about, something that is very fundamental, I want to reach out to you directly. I first of all warn, don't come to my page. It's not your business. I don't know if I started doing that. The reason why a lot of people do not troll Anita, you see that Anita, the Nigerian film lady. She, when you troll her, she will troll and troll and troll.
The one that was watching her feet.
Oh, that girl has time. If she'll pick you one after the other and begin to troll you back. Look, these people don't listen. The way we reason, a lot of young people are not even ready to lead. We are just there, just to talk, just to rain insult. As you see them now, let Buhari come out to talk, they will insult him. Let Obasanjo come, they will insult him. Even Abacha that is dead, some of them will not ask that, is this not the dead man? In fact, they'll begin to rain insults.
On the dead man.
On the dead man. They won't even know whether he's alive or dead. They will begin to insult. We need to try as much as we can to be rational. We need to begin to think before we act. We need to put ourselves in a place where these people, the older men who are in power today, will know that, yes, these children, these young people, they've come of age. They are ready to lead. So we are all like children. We act as if we are not even ready to lead. And to be very honest, we have young people who are vibrant, who are very exposed, who can bring this country to where it needs to be. It has to come out of the hands of these our old politicians.
Of course.
We have to be able to take it from them.
Of course.
But how are we going to take it? Is it with this mentality that we have?
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
You see, another bigger problem that we're having as a country right now is everybody else thinks Buhari just has the solution to our country getting it right, but that's a very big lie from the pit of hell. Now, the problem we're having in Nigeria is that we've not started holding political officers accountable.
Yeah.
For every state, we have 3 senators. For every state, we have about 9 House of Rep members. None of them has ever come to tell us that their location that was supposed to be given to them at the end of this month has not been collected. None. Which means the allocation has been going to them every month, every year. What have they been doing with such money?
We have not been asking. Now, to answer that is, I think for us, I am from Cross River State.
Yeah, I'm from too.
Now, for you to know that these people make so much money, see, there must be the willingness for us to lead. For a political leader, your interest should not be to just go there and amass wealth for your 10th generation. You should understand that you were voted to do a job. Like people kept you there to represent them. Now, if you have that in bold letters in your consciousness, you understand that these people are part of whatever you are doing here. So now, because they have kept us so hungry, we have become so hungry that the best we can think of is the next meal. So when they come to us, they give us the next meal, and that is okay. That suffices, and that is fine. Now, to tell you that these people make so much money is a willingness to be there for people that they don't have. Look at, sorry, I'm not bringing this because I am anything to this guy. It's just that I know and I see the things he's doing. Do you see what Jarigbe is doing? Go to Ogoja and see what Jarigbe is doing for his people.
Just now, he just even entered.
He was in the House of Rep. See, there is almost, I'm not exaggerating, There's almost no week that this guy is not running projects that are directly benefiting. As in, people are benefiting directly. Where is his money coming from?
Not the same money.
Is he one mega businessman that owns a conglomerate somewhere? Is it not the same
place
they are doing?
Yeah.
This guy is affecting the list of men in his community because he has that thought. He knows that people brought him there. People kept him there. You are representing people. You should understand that they took you there for a reason. They took you there for you to speak on their behalf. Be a voice for us because we cannot speak. You have a voice. Be for us. But our political leaders have to begin to think towards that direction. They should change their mindset. Not to hold 10 phones here, hold 15 here, and your, what is it called, PA will be holding phones for you, and you're just carrying all the money and amassing wealth for your family. Then your community is suffering. Look at our communities.
Nothing is happening there. Cross River State there, babe, if you've gone there, I was there. We don't have road. There's no access road into the state right now. No access road. And how can you tell me that you're promoting tourism when you don't even have access road for people to come? How are they going to come? A place like that, no road, as in, if you can get stuck in a place for like 5 hours. There somewhere around.
So what are they doing with their location?
Do you understand? So now it's not, now in that place now, there is a House of Rep member there. There's a senator there. There's a local government chairman. There's a councillor there. Why would we begin to give all of them accountable? We now want Buhari will never pass on that road till any time. Buhari doesn't need to go there. There are people who stay there that they should begin to think psychologically that this is my own. And they now begin to behave as if life is not going to end after this political tenure. Whether we like it or not, the highest you can do, 8 years. Okay, don't stay 16 years. After that, now what happens? We will be flying.
You know what is happening now? You see this thing you're saying now, anybody who listens to you, like most of the people who listen to you will be like, eyaba, just keep quiet. What are you talking? The first thing they say is you're supporting Buhari.
Do you understand?
Who is supporting Buhari?
I'm supporting Buhari.
Okay, now let me tell you what happened. The other time we sat here and we were talking about this Buhari issue, they talked about nominations for political offices in the country. They say he's giving it all to his people, he's giving it all to those he knows and other. As I am, let them make me an ambassador today. Am I going to leave? I will leave all the people I know.
You know.
I will leave the people I trust that will give their life for me.
Yeah.
No, I will leave them. I will go and choose one person from.
Because you want to be.
From Bekwara.
Yeah, because you want to be fair.
Then I'll go and choose another person from Benin that I don't know, that will sell me out there.
Do you understand?
So the highest bidder.
Me, I won't like.
These are natural things.
I'm not.
You make selection based on trust.
I don't blame that. The guy is doing as him no reach. Let me tell you, you cannot behave more than your capacity.
Exactly.
He has advisors. The man, do you know that guy does not even do anything without people telling him what to do? They will bring documents to come and meet him. They will bring proposals. They will bring this. There are people who implement these things. We have ministers. We have now. Okay, let me use a typical example now. CBN governor, for instance, now. Are you telling me that they do not know what to do that can make dollar to equate with naira?
They know. They do.
So now why would not be blaming the president? Now dollar is going up every day, dollar, and dollar determines the economy of Nigeria because we are only importing. We are not producing anything. Everything we are having in this country is importation.
Imasi, let me tell you something. I don't know if you have done anything on forex before. The financial market. So if you have done anything on the financial market before, you'll be able to understand what I'm about to tell you now. I'm not an authority in what I'm saying, but let me tell you. Do you know that all the CBN, just as we have CBN now, every country in the world has a central bank that controls their currency. Now, if you go to the financial market, for those who are trading on forex today, the first thing they do, how are they able to analyze the market to know if dollar is going to go up or if pounds is going to go down, to enable you? That will give you a direction to go, whether you're going to buy or sell. You know how they are able to ascertain what currency to buy. There are places where they go, they sit down and they wait for a speech from one of these governors. It could be the governor of Canada, that is their central bank. I don't know what they call it, but that bank of Canada or the bank, all of these countries. Now, these guys are coming out almost every day, at least once a week to speak. Now, their policies, There are certain policies you will make and you will announce it. That policy will determine if your currency is going to go up or come down. Now, these people who are trading in forex, they base their judgment based on those policies that this bank, central bank, or those banks are making, as in their governors are making. So now, what is the problem we are facing? We are facing a problem of policy making, and that is why you see dollar, naira is going down. Naira is going down every day. Then we have all of these CBN governors. Why are they there?
You understand? If
you can never hear. You can never go now. Go to the capital. Go to the financial market. Go to these people who are trading on forex. You can never see them. You can never see anywhere where you will see that the governor of central bank is about to make a speech. See, these men are coming out week in, week out to make speeches to ensure that their policies, the policies they have made, is out there. That is what is helping to grow their dollars, because there is a policy now. If the governor of their bank, whatever bank name is it, comes out to say that we have so and so number of unemployed people and blah 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 blah, then that people will now begin to realize that there are this number of people who are not employed in this country. It means that people will not be seeking this, and it means that their currency might depreciate. It's not happening in Nigeria. When have you ever heard that the central bank governor came to say anything? I don't know. Does he even talk?
I've not even seen him. I don't even see him except
even the Sanusi was even trying.
Yes, now Sanusi was there. But this one.
So me, I don't understand.
That's not been this bad. Dollar now 500 pounds. Do you know what that is? We were supposed to make a trip now. We were supposed to make a trip off.
Who is even traveling? You want to go to the US? Go now.
Me, I will go. I don't tell you.
If you have money, go, my dear.
Initially, it used to be.
How much will you use to buy ticket?
Before
you come back and feed your family. If you carry all of them, when you come back, know that you know how food to eat.
Hey, God go help us. It's really clear. I used to feel very bad when I think about the natural resources God has given to us. I want to say without mincing words that Nigeria is actually the most blessed country in the world. We have everything: human capacity, mineral resources, good weather. How many times you don't hear earthquake do for Nigeria? You know how many times Americans suffer from earthquake and all these strong things?
God will know, because if it happens,
no,
the country is gone.
We are gone.
There will be no country called Nigeria.
All again. Is okay. See these people might just carry bad leaders, give them. And that's actually what we're suffering. All we need is somebody that can just come up with a simple policy. For instance, now, look at power. Thank God, sir, this is your area. Thank God you have a constant power. There are some places, by now, if we don't take live past 15 times, we won't do one video, but you don't go. What are we asking for? For electricity. We're still paying for electricity. Do you know our government is not doing anything for us right now?
No.
We are paying for virtually everything.
Let me tell you what's happening now. This place where I'm living, every day now, it's I don't know why you've not heard a knock. You hear yes, what is it? Tenement raid. I said you that they are sending to come and ask this estate. Nobody pays me. You that they are sending to come and ask for tenement raid. Have you asked them what they are doing for us? Do you know the reason why even small businesses are not even thriving in Nigeria is because of all of these bills? Build this, amag this. What are they doing for us? You will go out there, you use your blood, your sweat and everything and make small money. They want to collect. What are they doing with these resources they are making? The other day, the amag man was telling somebody that we are going to take you to court. The man said, go past court.
No, but there are going to happen where people are really beginning to get very frustrated.
Hi.
You know, the worst is our roads. You buy a car. When I went to
Have you traveled by road lately?
Yes, now I traveled.
Hey,
now
you drove.
We drove. I didn't go alone because we drove with a friend of mine. If you see the road,
very bad.
Terrible.
But from Calabar to Ikom is good, right?
Calabar to Ikom is good. It's Calabar to from Ugep down to Calabar, and that's where the problem is. There's a place that you're going to, at least if there's traffic in that place, you can park there for like 2-3 hours.
Wow.
Do you understand? Now, when I went to Colorado in the US, we drove from Colorado to New York. We just wanted to see how the place looked like, so we decided to drive. It was a 48-hour drive. That's 2 days. And also, I was so disappointed that I did not see a single pothole for 2 days. Do you know what it means for you to drive for 2 days without pothole?
These are countries, as in these countries, citizens like you and I are holding their government accountable.
Yeah.
If a car somersaults, you will take the leader, the person in charge. You take that person to court.
And you win.
And you will win. You will. Not here.
Yeah,
who will you take to court?
They will give a minister will siphon money that is meant to get hospital equipment or hospital drugs, and people will now die. Nobody will say jack.
And everybody is saying it's Buhari.
It's not Buhari.
Buhari is old.
I've told them to stop disturbing that man.
The man is old. And why do we delegate powers? Why?
Now he's old. Guess what? People voted for him to be. If he had come to be president and nobody voted for him, he will not win. But we voted for him because
and we are going to vote a new leader that it will probably be worse than this. I'm not being pessimistic. The reason is because I'm judging based on the level of hunger in this country. I gave you an instance. Ima, a man who slept hungry with his 2 children last night will not be thinking, will not be futuristic. He will be thinking of the next
the
food.
Immediate. How can I eat now? Yeah.
It is called stomach infrastructure.
That's very correct.
So all these people are so hungry, and they have deliberately kept these people hungry, kept us hungry.
Amassing all the money.
Exactly. So
much money will flow next year. Maybe we begin align.
Where will you get the money?
Oh, let's align now. We want political.
What happened to your political ambition?
It's now money you need to run politics. I know what I say. Small I won't carry go Germany. Now carry go run election. I have not recovered though. I don't know why some people used to.
What was that office again? House of Reps.
In Amaguari. It was big. It was really, really big.
And you spent so much money. I remember somebody gave you 2 point something million.
Yes, now.
And you just in less than a few weeks it was gone.
Idea. If you see, I think the problem with our system is the electorate. They are very hungry.
But are you giving up?
No, I can't give up now. No, they're
so
not giving up.
What are you doing now?
No, I'm planning to now. I want to run contest in my state now. I want to run from the state. But me, on the most serious note, I'm not really too content. I'm not really too much in a hurry to contest elections. I just want to work for any political aspirant, especially for governor. I want a good governor to lead our state. Then after the election, they can make me a commissioner. Then after commissioner, I'll do commissioner for 8 years and now contest for governor of Cross River State.
Okay, so I think that means that you need to start going the regular.
My dear, I don't go there well.
Okay, so do you know the people who are vying for that?
No, yet they've not made it public yet, but I know I've heard rumors Sandy Ono is coming for governor. I've heard rumors that Dansuki is coming. Then Lasuko. I've heard rumors that Geshon Bass is coming.
Are you serious? Where is Dansuki?
Dansuki is around now.
Where?
In Abuja now.
Do you know that the thing is that I've heard so much about Dansuki. Do you know that I've never met him? I don't know him. If I see Dansuki now, I will not know him. But I've heard his name and all that.
Yeah,
and that guy was really dogged. Is he still like that? Or he's old now?
You know, he's House of Rep member now. He's still dogged. He's House of Rep member now, representing Calabar South.
Are you serious?
He's House of Rep member, representing South.
Wow.
So he's Dansuki, Sandy, Geshon. These are from the PDP bloc. Anyway, then from APC, I heard Owaneno is coming. One tried last time, it didn't work. One was in PDP before and now went to APC, but I don't know how it's going to work for him. But now that our state is now an APC state, APC state by the fact that the governor has cross-carpeted.
When Jarigbe will be ready to go for
governor.
In fact, maybe I will even leave everything I'm doing. I will join politics then.
That's right.
No, seriously. No. Is it Jarigbe?
The thing is, if we see any good body that is good, me, I have my own problem with Jarigbe. Let me say it on this live. I have my own problem with him.
What is
I've been seeking his audience since. He's not responding.
He's not.
I've sent him WhatsApp messages. I've sent him Facebook messages. He's not responding. I want him to be my political godfather. That's what I said.
Jarigbe is not like that. See.
Why is he not responding to my messages
wait.
now?
Listen, have you met him one-on-one?
I've not. I've seen him.
Okay, so you will find out that the moment you meet Jarigbe one-on-one, that will not happen again. You know what happens now? When people find out you're up there, They will disturb the league. You are behaving as if you don't know how people.
I'm not asking you for money. I
No,
said I said I want to be his political son.
So if he
Let
will
me
be
learn from
responding
him.
to everybody, he will not sleep. You will meet with him very soon. You will see.
Yes, I want to meet him.
Because see, Jarigbe is an example. I call him the new face of politics. You know why? Because people, with the way this guy has behaved, the way he treats people are beginning to understand that a political leader could be right.
Yeah.
Like, some of them can actually go there for the sake of their people, not just for what they will get for themselves. To be very honest.
That's true.
This man, so I don't even know where he gets money to do some of the things he does. Let me tell you one thing. You know that Williams Adora, do you know the reason why I was able to bring Williams to Abuja? The reason why William has not gone for an operation is because he's not feeling well. He needs to gather momentum. He needs to add some flesh so he can go for the first operation. Now, we didn't take him straight to the hospital because, we'll be paying their bed fee every day. Before you know, the small money we have gathered will go. We wrote letters upon letters upon letters upon letters, wrote and wrote and wrote. We have a brother who is called Collins. He left Abuja and started going from one place to the other. One dime did not come. The people who were able to raise some money were his classmates in secondary school. They were able to come together. They raised maybe 600 and something or thereabout. Jarigbe came. He didn't wait for me to go to his office. So I didn't even know. He got to my street here. He called me. I went to meet him. He gave me some money. He said I should go and bring William. That's the kind of man Jarigbe is.
Yeah.
Jarigbe is a good man.
That's nice. Good to hear.
He is a good man and he's different. Go and see where Williams is. How many senators, will lower themselves according to them? Jarigbe will carry himself and go and stay with Willie. Willie was his classmates when they were in secondary school. Jarigbe will carry himself and go and stay there and sit down with Willie for hours and be gisting with Willie. Who does that? Tell me.
No, very difficult. Very, very, very difficult to come by.
So this guy is different.
No, well, it's good you're saying what you're saying now, because let me tell you why I lost out in the elections. It's a problem we most young people have, right? There's nothing like having a mentor. One of the best things that will happen to any young person is to, in whatever field you want to do.
What we do. We'll go and see him.
No problem.
Together.
Now, it's good to have a mentor, right? I entered that politics without a political mentor. It affected me greatly, because when you're with the politics, like now, I have people that I mentor. They come to me and be like, boss, I want to do this. Should I do this? I'll tell them, no, don't do it this way, do it this way. Mentorship actually not even about giving money, but the fact that you can tell someone what to do. So after I lost out in the elections, it was so bad. I got frustrated. It's not even about the money, but it's the time, the psychological trauma it put me and my family. I sold my car. I did so much just to get it. I was supposed to pass through all that kind of stress if I had a mentor. So after the elections, I now sat back. I said, okay, in Cross River State now, who is like a political leader that I can follow? I want to serve. Let me just serve him. I will, at least with my experience, professionalism, and training, I could be very relevant to any political office holder right now. I said, okay, let me look for somebody to bring my wealth of knowledge and serve for as long as I can. 4 years, anyhow. From there, I will understudy the person. Then when it's time, I cannot aspire for something good. So when I now look around, the person that came to my mind was Jaya.
And you made a very good choice.
Yeah, I know.
Because he's going to train you.
Yeah, that's what I want. I mean, look at what happened to the elections, that the state elections, after for him to bring the state government to a standstill and collect it. I mean, it shows that he knows what he's doing. He knows his onion.
And you know he doesn't talk much.
Yes,
have you ever seen him?
I know he doesn't talk much. I used to follow him on social media.
He's just there.
Do you understand? So I now choose him as...
You can't predict him, right?
You can't now.
You can never predict. You can never predict.
They never saw him coming.
You can never predict the guy. He's smart.
So I got when I tried getting in touch with him, and now I almost give. In fact, let me
No,
just say
no.
I gave up.
No, he's not like that. I think
I think maybe it's timing, maybe it's the
yeah,
right
it's
time.
timing, yes.
I wouldn't mind. It's gonna be an awesome time to meet him and plan because whether I like it or not, Cross River State is our own state. We have to make it work. Nigeria is our own country. We have to make it work. Africa is our continent. If Cross River State is cool, Nigeria is cool. Africa too will be cool. The world is gonna be a better place for all of us. We don't
And
get
our kids.
especially our kids. I mean, whether we like it or not, we are going. We are beginning to
Because
enter.
when you look at those your lovely kids you
Mm.
have, don't you feel pity for them?
Oh, I do.
Where they come from.
That's why I'm even thinking of sending them abroad because no say they've never seen we know where we came from, right?
Yeah.
We came from the back and we've been able to where we are right now. But
Mhm.
the things are changing. They've not really experienced that hardship. We saw hardship and we now came to where we are right now.
Mhm.
But they've not seen any of those hardships. So hard they got me.
No,
No,
they-
someone like you now, you've been very intelligent since I knew you way back. How many years? Yeah, you don't know for long ago.
I'm telling you.
Oh, those holy child days. I remember the day you came to my school. You wore one people how they call it pinafore. That people used to wear brown and gold.
I remember when we went for that competition in Warri. Do you remember? We
Hell,
went
I
there
went.
now. Interact
No, I
Club.
didn't come. You went.
Oh, you didn't come?
No, I didn't come again. You went alone. You slept in my house. I guess.
Yes, I slept in your house. You were still living with Dr.
Dr.
Benson.
Benson. Now,
The next morning, they took all of us.
You went.
He was the president of
Rotary
then.
Yeah,
We went for that
I remember
competition.
now.
But what happened to you? Why didn't you come?
What now really happened? I can't remember what happened.
You of all people.
I can't remember. What? I think you went
Go
alone.
getter.
You went alone now.
Yes, from Cross River, and I came back with the award.
Oh, you won the award there.
Yes, now.
What was it about?
It was debate. Yes, it was basically a debate. We did, yeah.
How you study book too much?
Hey, man.
Hi, those days for Holy Child, enter a Holy Child like this. That day you came to Govi school. We had, I think was it a debate or?
No, I think you started this your film thing a long time. You remember when you wanted to shoot a film?
In
You remember?
I remember.
In Govi school.
I failed.
No, I don't know if you failed.
I
No.
failed now. No.
We came now.
For the film shoot.
We came for the auditioning now.
You came audition too.
Yes, now Bumi was there. Have you forgotten?
So why did you not leave acting? You want to be superstar now.
Yes, the wahala. You see all these chicks that will just be everywhere and all that. Me, I couldn't do that competition with them. I just ran away.
Do you know I didn't remember I came for the audition?
I was there. I came.
You just came on your own.
I came. The first day I came, you gave us a role. We started copying those roles, right? Bumi and all that. Bumi was supposed to be
we played lead though.
Yeah,
She played lead
yeah,
now.
I was there now.
I didn't remember.
But
Can't
after
imagine.
that day, I didn't come again.
Why did you come in?
I took off. I took off.
Hey, do you know I never remember this episode? I've never remember
I
you.
remember now.
Actress.
But that was supposed to be your first movie.
That was my first movie. 97.
So, but what happened?
No, it's the whole the inexperienced thing. But I'm actually still going to do that story. It's actually the best story I've ever written.
Are you serious?
Yes. Very nice story. How it's a story on less privilege. You know, this foundation thing started a way back. I wanted to see how we can make a level playing ground for people with disability and people with disability to cohabit. That's just what the whole concept was all about. How a man picked a boy who was depressed and took him. The boy started living with him, and the boy now started school and became very responsible, and now became a medical doctor. And on a special day, he came to thank the man for helping him. The man then said, "What will make me happy is if you go and do to another person what I've done to you."
Wow.
So he now went and now got a bus and was picking people from the street, beggars, blind people, deaf and dumb and everything, not putting them in one place. Then finally, a lunatic now slept with a blind woman and they had a baby and the baby was okay. That was just the story.
Wow.
Way back then.
Wow.
No, so Bumi, I think Bumi's role was she was a prostitute.
Okay.
Who was now brought to the who was now also picked. She now, in fact, she now was now the person managing the home. Nice story.
But Ima, you've been making very good movies lately. Like Malika has been calling me from South Africa that Ima is doing well. You know, hey, she wants to act. I said, stop this your acting thing, Malika, and leave me for Sabe. You have been talking to a man, talk to a man. I say, are you going to act in South Africa?
That's the problem. It's too far.
That
How much? Do you know how much transport it is for her to fly down here again? The way it works is people will see. It's easier when you are
exactly
around.
because it's going to cost too much.
Too much now. Now how much? That one alone has paid her.
And it's not as if she's a star already.
Do you
that will say
understand?
will bring momentum to what you're doing.
No, but there's a project I'm planning to do. If
she was telling me about one traditional film you made. She was calling one name.
Yeah, Jabalata.
Hey, she likes that film.
Yeah, Jabalata. Jabalata, like is the biggest.
Who is the owner of the film? Is it you?
No, it's not me. I directed.
Oh, you directed.
The owner is in you, yeah. No, Jabalata is the biggest VFX film that.
So, but how is the film doing in cinema?
No, it's not out yet. It's soon be out. We are.
It takes so long.
Yeah, it does now, and the nature of the film. But apart from that, we are putting it on an app. The owner wants to build an app. You know, like the way Netflix and all this on, so that people can now subscribe and watch it on that app.
Okay.
So the day she watched it, I was in Lagos now. She called, she was screaming.
Are you serious? But you're doing well, though. You're really doing well.
Yeah, it's.
But when are you going to make your own film?
Now fun now. You need no right now. You need some good money to make.
Like up to 5 million.
Yeah, for good family, I can get a good film.
Wow.
That's why you need one somebody like.
Yeah, I thought that you can use phone and make it.
But no, that's how we have people like you. Just give me 5 million now. We do want
mega big project. Like now, if you want to laugh at me, start
laughing at me now. I have a big international woman like you. Am I supposed to laugh? All right, thank you so much, viewers. I'm sure you had fun with all this afternoon. I'm sure we can be doing more of this more often. Let's just be chatting and giving our audience something to see. So please, if you've not subscribed to our channel, see Anosong TV. She is one of the biggest and best motivational speaker in Nigeria. So this is not stopping.
Yes.
Low
battery. That's the problem with iPhone. Their battery.
Oh, it's still there. Okay, yeah. Anosong TV here. She's one of the best motivational speakers in Nigeria. She lives in Abuja here. If you have an event, you want her to come and speak to people, please just invite her. She's the best. She's the #1, the champion in the words of my friend Baba Rex. You know, so subscribe to her channel, watch her videos, follow her on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter too, to get updates of everything that is happening around her. You know, and me now, I'm your Emmanuel Eyaba, owner of Raw Impact Africa TV. So I also run a film school, Clay Films Academy. If you want to get trained in the art of filmmaking, don't hesitate to come and register with us. Very, very, very affordable. So what's your final word for your audience as we sign out?
Just stay cool. Christmas is fast approaching. Make very good decisions for yourself. You're not in any competition with anybody. Just go for what you can afford. Just it's all about love. You know, share the little you have with so much love with your family. Wow. Seriously, don't go and kill yourself for Christmas. No, a lot of people don't even have money. Right now they are thinking. So you see high blood pressure this time. It's really low. And it comes very close to home. So you don't have to kill yourself if you don't have money to travel. Stay where you are and enjoy your spice, you know, stew and fried rice and whatever. Just do what you can do. Yeah.
I forgot to tell you, I've gotten my first Christmas gift too.
From who?
My wife. Who else? My wife now. She bought me a nice pair of shoes. If you see the shoes.
Wow. Wow.
Very nice shoes. So please, honey, thank you very much. But you know the problem with when
our wife, thank you.
when woman first buy you gift for Christmas, now
dead.
Alright, so baby, thank you so much. So our audience, thank you for watching our channel, and please, we're going to be having this more consistent. You're going to be seeing it too on Anosong TV. We're going to be having some chit chats like this. If there's anything you want us to talk about, just go to the comment section and type it down there, and we'll definitely talk about it. And we hope to see you again some other time.
Ciao.
So Christmas is here. No, your birthday, not Jesus' birthday. So don't kill yourself. Don't do pass yourself. All right, bye.
Because this Christmas, some people want to.
Hey.
It's not Christmas. Somebody will not rest.
Imagine we spoke for 58 minutes.
Wow.